Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of Dragon Quest V. It's time for us to head over to Master Ludman's mansion and see what's really going on over there. Sounds like he's marrying off his daughter? Let's see for ourselves. So the town is always going to like this the first time you enter it. It doesn't matter if it's day or night. We will come back and visit during the day and the night then. So, are we here for a suitor? Nope, we're not here to be a suitor for Flora. Say no, we want to talk, just so we can talk to these people. This guy, we find out he's a merchant actually in the city, and he wants to marry Flora for the money. Here's Andy, he wants to marry Flora too. He grew up with her. He doesn't care about money or treasure, all he wants is Flora as his wife. Oh, sounds like a nice guy. And we have to say that we want to be a potential suitor but to advance the plot. So, say yes, and then we get to follow these other three in here. Welcome one and all, I'm the master of this house, Ludman. Now let's get down to business. As you know, I'm searching for a man suitable enough to marry my daughter, Flora. But no ordinary man may marry her, only one of the highest caliber. A set of requisites must be met. Ancient legend tells of two magical rings hidden away somewhere on this continent. They are called the Fire and Water Rings, and are said to bring luck to their wearer. To the man who brings me these two rings, I shall wholeheartedly give my daughter Flora. Also, to such a man, I will give this family's heirloom shield. Now, please wait. It's that lady who had the dog. Flora, didn't I tell you to wait in your room? That's Flora. Father, until now I've unquestionably done everything you've ever asked of me. Please, let me at least decide my own husband. Besides, the fire ring is hidden deep within a cavern where lava flows freely. Please, everyone, do not put your lives at risk for a prize such as me. And she's like, oh, hey, you're here for my hand as well? And Ludman is quite impressed with us. But he says, nope, doesn't matter how impressive you look, you have to get the rings. And unfortunately, that's going to discourage two of those suitors. Can't get these treasure chests right now because, like the treasure chest in the ship at the beginning of the game, the treasure chests are locked. We'll be able to get the contents of them later on. For now, let's go talk with Ludman and his wife. The man just doesn't listen to anyone. If only he stopped to think about Flora's feelings. You're still here, are you not? Yeah. Rumor has that the Ring of Flames rests in a cave southeast of here. If you only bring the two rings, then you will have Flora's hand in marriage. My father's been pushy all his life. I beg you, please don't do anything to harm yourself. Even with the two rings, well, let's just show how good of a great man we are by stealing a silver barrette from Flora's dresser. I'm sure that'll win her father over. Sorry, but everyone's sleeping already. Please come back tomorrow. Okay, we'll come back in the... Now that this whole thing has gone on, we can see what the town looks like at night. Everybody's all around. Oh, enough. If you can't massage me any better than that, why even bother? Oops, you're not my husband. Sorry about that. My husband's zonked out. I'm gonna talk with this guard here. On my way here, I was surrounded by monsters and hurt my leg. Lucky for me, a young girl passed by, patched me up and saved my life, walking alone in the mountains. Wow. This is Andy's house. I heard from Andy that you want to marry Flora too. Will you please reconsider for me, please? Andy has loved that girl since he was a little boy. And there's Andy. Let's talk with him. I'm going to try my best and find those two rings all by myself. Actually, I'm studying spells for Flora too. Blaze. Uh-oh. He actually almost set his bed on fire. I'm not going to lose the likes of you. I almost feel bad for Andy. And we'll take a small medal from his father's dresser and send it off to the Metal King. To the south here, this is the item shop where that one merchant was, who was trying to get Flora's hand. He was the one who said, like, I'm here for a fortune, basically, I'm going to get the fortune. As I was traveling the world, my wife at home was killed by monsters. I knew that would happen, no matter what the dangers, I would have taken her with me. And we'll learn that guy's a traveling merchant with his son. here's two of the suitors. Good moonshine. It's like made up, like fake beer or like homemade beer. And we'll drink some, but we can't really handle it. It's the first time we ever drank, apparently. So here's one of the suitors down there in the red. He's passed out. You really want to marry Flora as well? Good luck to you. Forget about your hardships and drink a little. We just did. We have given up on Flora. Seems like Andy's really trying hard this time. Hopefully he'll be okay though. Well, that's good. He's like I said, the neighbor of Andy. So let's go turn the night into day. Then we'll explore this town during the day. And we'll then head off to the volcano to look for that flame ring. They said flame ring one time, they said fire ring another time. Both interchangeable, I guess. But it's the daytime now, so rumor has it the ring of flames lies in a cave south of here, at the base of the volcano. With all these monsters around here, I'm not supposed to obtain 2 rings. You know, so that guy's basically given up, so you know, it's just like now it's just like a competition between Bean and Andy. And let's this is the city of Salabona. If we go to Andy's house during the day, we'll notice that he is gone. I thought if I could marry Flora, I'd completely expand the shop. But if I die in the process, it wouldn't do me any good. Still, to risk your neck for her, you better pick up some supplies here first. Go ahead. And we all talk to him. There's the armor shop. We got the cloak of evasion there earlier. My wife takes care of the store while I take care of the house. I'm happy to have a work that works. Wife works so hard sometimes. She wants a massage at night. She wants tea in the day. I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard that the shield they have over at London is called the Zenithian shield. It's some kind of treasure. Hey, you're a traveler, right? Me and my dad traveled together selling our wares. So if that's the Zenithian shield, well, that's something that we need. And we were told that if we need to find the legendary hero, because he's going to be able to enter the demon world, and that's where our mother has been trapped. So we were told the best way to find the legendary hero was actually seek out the Zenithian equipment, because if the hero would also be looking for that stuff. So as Flora just says here, Andy stopped by just shortly. So that's why I said if we go back to Andy's house, we'll notice that he is gone. And apparently, I guess Ludman's idea for this quest came out of his own marriage. Apparently he performed a quest to win the hand of his wife. Let's just make a quick save here. I'm just doing it just to be safe because there's a really annoying enemy around the volcano and in the volcano. So just to be safe, I'm going to make a quick save here. And then I'm going to head down to the volcano. Like I said, just to be safe, we're going to make this little save. And then we're going to, like I said, head down toward the volcano. Notice that because we had the with the party thing happened, we have all our party removed. So when we actually go outside, we're going to have to reconfigure our party because right now it's just Bean by himself. Yeah, they for certain events they take all the monsters out of your party, and so. We put them in your party when you leave the place. So, but we'll do that. We'll be putting Slaylin and Merlin in the party. Merlin's not going to be really too useful in the volcano because Merlin has fire spells, and naturally, if you're living in a volcano, you're probably immune to fire or don't take a lot of damage from fire. You have resistance to fire. So Merlin's spells ain't gonna be all that good in the volcano. So we'll just use them out here to take out a bunch of these swarms of monsters. And then Barongo will come back in the volcano because we have a boss, and we want Barongo's stronger attack power for taking out that boss. We got the snake bats again, and a brand new enemy here. The Metal Hunter. I wonder if they're effective against like metal slimes. You can run into metal slimes in the volcano, but I don't have to worry about running into them because I, I defeated one back in the Western Cave where we found Barongo. So unfortunately, Slaylin and Merlin got paralyzed. Paralysis will wear off in time after a few steps. You can tell when it wears off because when you're walking on their world map, the character who's numbed will just like stay still. They won't move and shake. But then once the paralysis wears off, or the numbness wears off, they'll start moving again. So, you know, just look at look at Slaylin's is little sprite, and it's just like frozen in place. But now it's moving again, so he's good. Like I said, we'll switch Merlin back in then. Get into another battle. And we got a Beastmaster, another new enemy here. These guys are also popular in the volcano, so some of these enemies you can meet in the volcano. Others we can't meet out in the volcano, so we'll just be kind of farming them outside here. Like the Western Cave, where we got Barongo, we're going to make 2 trips into the volcano. We're going to go down to the 2nd floor on our first trip, because there's an item down there that's a treasure chest that's surrounded by lava, and we have to go through a lot of lava steps to get it, lose a lot of hit points, heal up. So we're basically going to lose a lot of our magic points. Now there's like kind of an inn in the volcano, but it's another floor down. It's right before the boss. But I'm not going to chance going all the way down there just with basically no healing. You'll notice that I pretty much exhaust my magic points because I have to spend a lot of time out here trying to farm these enemies, new enemies. And then also healing up after that trek into the lava to get that item. So we'll just do like a half of the grind of the volcano, and then we'll return and save. I said it's still a good idea to save before you come down here, because one of the enemies that we're trying to farm down here is the Bomb Crag. Bomb Crags, you might remember them if you watched my playthrough of Dragon Quest III. They are enemies that basically when they got down to like critical health, like 25% of their health, and they would cast the Sacrifice spell, and it would defeat them, but it would have had a chance of instantly defeating characters in your party. They were a really strong monster when we first were able to meet them, right after we got to Romilly, not long after we got to Romilly, but we were able to kind of cheese them for a really good experience because we had a wizard in our party, and the wizard could use the Poison Needle. And the Poison Needle had a 1 in 8 chance of delivering an instant death to any enemy it hit. It strikes a vital point and instantly kills the monster. And it only does 1 damage on its own. And those monsters have like 250 hit points, I think, or 240 hit points. So unless you are really, really unlucky, you're going to get that critical hit to instantly defeat them before you do like 225 damage, to them to get them into the range where they start using the Sacrifice spell. Here, what we'll try to do is they don't have as many hit points, but for safety, we will use Merlin. He has the Stop spell, so we can try to cast a Stop spell on the Bomb Crags to silence them, and then when they're silenced, they can't cast spells. There's another new enemy, the Lancer. They're like the Assault Troopers in the Barongo's Cave, where they can do a charge attack and they can deal decent damage. So that's why I had Slaylin use the Increase spell there to boost up our defense. As you see, I'm using a lot of healing here just to keep my characters well refreshed and alive while I try to farm these remaining enemies. Out here, like I said, the last one we're looking for is that Bomb Crag monster. Now, they can appear in the volcano, but they're a little rare in the volcano. So I just want to grab them out here. A Bomb Crag is actually a monster you can get to join your party. So they're not a very good monster. They don't have really good equipment selection. They have low levels. And until you get them intelligence up to 20, so they listen to your commands, they often will just sacrifice themselves. You'll get into a battle, they'll cast sacrifice, and they might defeat your enemies, but then they're defeated, so they're not getting any experience, and then you're in the middle of a dungeon or somewhere, when you have a party member knocked out. So, yeah, not a really good monster. So you made it this far as well, have you? Supposedly the Ring of Flames is somewhere within this cavern. Well, good luck to you too, Bean. Alright, well, we'll go looking for it. But, first, like I said, we're gonna just do a little bit of, not grinding, treasure hunting in here to get some items, and then we'll make a retreat. Too bad you can't have Andy join your party, but I guess that would defeat the purpose, that you're both trying to get the ring. I guess Andy doesn't have the skill to recruit monsters like we do. So, that's probably why Flora's cat was so nice, or Flora's dog, Jillian, was so nice to us. She's like, I've never seen Jillian be so nice to anyone before. There's 2 new enemies in the same battle. Dancing Jewel and a Mud Looper. The boss of this area is actually going to be a palette swap of the Mud Looper. And these lava savages. What makes them a really difficult boss is there's 3 of them. And they can all have that, flame breath. So if they all decide to use flame breath on you, it can really, really hurt. That's one place where a Slime Knight monster, if you got one of them, they're pretty good for this point, because Slime Knights actually have a decent resistance to fire. I think they have a 2/3 resistance to flame, where they only take 1/3 of the normal damage. So they're actually a really good monster for fighting these boss coming up. But like I said, I'm only getting the monsters that have, the 1/2, 50% chance to join you, because they're probably guaranteed to basically join you. And that, of course, is only the Slime, the Magician, and the Brownie. Like I said, we turned down the Brownie because the Brownie is kind of just redundant with Barongo. The Brownie, like I said, just might have a little bit of better armor, but still just has no skills, just single target attacks. So it's just a straight up attacker. Where Barongo actually gets some skills that can be useful. Like I said, he gets that the eerie lights that remove buffs from enemies. He gets the war cry, which charges up his power to deal extra damage. He gets a thunder attack, which is a hit all spell, good for sea monsters. And then he gets the war cry, which can frighten an enemy and make them lose their turn. So yeah, Barongo's much better than the Brownie overall. We're taking a whole bunch of damage walking through these lava tiles, but that's okay, because we are going to be warping back to Celebor and healing there at the end. So let's use that return spell. There it is, Salabona. And head on in. So we'll stay at the inn, heal ourselves up, make another save, and then we'll head back to that volcano to go a little bit deeper and see if we can find that flame ring. Hopefully, while we're resting and recovering, Andy doesn't sneak down there and get it. So, although if he does, it's only half the battle, remember? You have to get both the flame and the water ring. So, Staff of Magic, we could give it to Merlin, but slightly less attack power. It has a special property, it can use the stop spell when using an item in battle. But Merlin has that spell now. He gained enough levels. He also gained another spell while we're in the volcano, Rob Magic, which can let him steal magic points from other enemies. But still not very dependable in terms of keeping his magic up. It's easier to get magic water or a prayer ring. So But speaking of rings, we will be heading back to the volcano in our next episode. Hope you join me then, and hope you enjoyed this episode. Take care, have a good one. Thanks for following along. Bye.